At Tyson, we know taste is local. Some like their beef pit smoked, their chicken spiced all the way up, or their pork sweet and saucy. Local flavors, global impact. That's what feeding the world is all about.
Q Time is a classic Atlanta soul food restaurant located in the historic West End. Q Time Soul Food is a family business started by Fred and Christine Crenshaw. Come on in, relax, and sink your chops into our tantalizing, mouth-watering, distinctive soul food with a twist, the Q Time way. 1120 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, or call your order in at 404-758-2881. Do you miss your mama's cooking? Then come on down to Q Time, an Urban Passport member.
You see, Head & Shoulders has scalp shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working.
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders scalp shield, never not working. Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders scalp shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders scalp shield technology.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
Shop Velvet Online Women's Boutique to spice up your closet with trendy, unique looks. We have fashionable and chic looks at very affordable prices. Velvet Boutique offers free shipping all year long on all orders. Shop online at www.melvetboutique.com. That's www.melvetboutique.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Shop Velvet Online Women's Boutique.
Don't worry, Ma. We'll be there soon.
We? Is this the one?
Well, let's say I found the one who takes me to another level. Always stays calm under pressure. Most importantly, the one that helps me discover the coolest places.
This sounds wonderful.
Come outside, I'll introduce you.
They're here.
Definitely the one.
Introducing the all-new Nissan Frontier.
Stillman College is an HBCU in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where we prepare students for a different world. Stillman is a college of distinction for last year and this year. Our largest majors are business and biology, followed closely by psychology, criminal justice, and history for the pre-law, communications, English, and religion. Our newest degree programs are in the Department of Computational Sciences, which covers cybersecurity, data analytics, and math. The Biomedical Academy prepares students for competitive entry into health professions and graduate programs. We have established summer biomedical research internships with major research institutions, such as the University of Alabama, Drexel and Temple Universities in Philadelphia, the Salk Institute in San Diego, California, and the universities of Florida, Indiana, and Iowa. we became creative with social distancing and masks for the pandemic. Our students enjoy movie nights at the stadium and the new Melissa and Davis Legacy Courtyard, where you can eat and enjoy friends. We have the Divine Nine Greek letter organizations, student government leadership, and ambassadors. Our small class sizes, nurturing faculty, and friendly environment let you know that Black Lives Matter at Stillman College each and every day. Applications are free. Sign up at discover.stillman.edu. Complete the contact card and apply today. Stillman College, where we prepare students for a different world.
At Tyson, we know taste is local. Some like their beef pit smoked, their chicken spiced all the way up, or their pork sweet and saucy. Local flavors, global impact. That's what feeding the world is all about.
Q Time is a classic Atlanta soul food restaurant located in the historic West End. Q Time Soul Food is a family business started by Fred and Christine Crenshaw. Come on in, relax, and sink your chops into our tantalizing, mouth-watering, distinctive soul food with a twist, the Q Time way. 1120 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, or call your order in at 404-758-2881. Do you miss your mama's cooking? Then come on down to Q Time, an Urban Passport member.
You see, Head & Shoulders has scalp shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working!
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders scalp shield, never not working. Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders scalp shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders scalp shield technology.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
What's up, everybody? This is Rod G, also known as Uncle Rod, also known as the Five Borough Ronin, and you are looking at Grumpy Old Nerds. I'm delayed like a mother tonight, but we
Yeah,
are
a little
still in the
bit, a
house,
little bit, a little bit.
and we've got Uncle Percy, we've got Uncle DJ, and we've got Auntie Amayu stopping by to see what's going on. And I'm still on my video looking around, but you got me in audio. So check this out. We're going to start off with I would be remiss. Rest in peace. Two. We got three people actually, man. And
Yeah, we do.
we've got, and unfortunately, this kind of stuff comes in threes. So we've got, oh man, Jim Brown, NFL
Yep.
legend, civil rights legend, somebody who basically redefined the position of running back for the NFL. Cleveland Brown, Cleveland Browns hero, passed this week. Also, Ray Stevenson, who was one of the first people to play the Punisher on film in Punisher Warzone. And everybody, up until recently have said that's probably the best version of the Punisher they've seen. He also played one of the Warriors 3 in Thor. He was Volstagg, the really big one of the three of Thor's three companions. He unfortunately passes. And also just recently just found out Big Mama of Soul, Tina Turner, passed, 87 years old. 82 or
No,
87,
wait.
I'm
Now,
not sure.
the Queen of Rock.
82.
Rock.
And Queen of Rock.
Yeah, Queen of
And one
Rock,
of the Queens of Rock
because
and Roll.
yeah, I was about to say because Aretha was the Queen of Soul. So
Correct.
yeah,
Right. But she also left us. So rest in peace to those three giants of their industry. Anybody have anything to say before we move on about any of those three?
Just to say they're going to be truly missed. I mean, Tina Turner. I mean, she set the stage for everybody else, and came behind her. So including Shaka Khan and Whitney Houston and all of them. I mean, she went through a lot to get where she's at. So she's going to be missed, and Jim Brown. Shit. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, him, Walter Payton, and Campbell. Hey,
There-
you know,
Earl Campbell,
they're the best. Earl Campbell. You know,
Barry
Definitely.
you want to talk about
Sanders.
real running?
Don't leave him out.
Yeah, yeah. But those are my top three. So, you know,
Well, I mean,
but
but
football
those are
is
the two
football.
things that Barry Sanders and Jim Brown have in common is that, they were at the top of their game and they decided to walk away for different reasons.
Yeah, right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, Jim Brown wanted to pursue other things, and Barry just got tired of losing.
Right.
So, so there's that. Um, all right. Anybody else? Anything?
I'd like to say something.
Go for it.
So this is a little throwback memory. One time I was walking home from school. I think I was walking home from school. I wasn't sure I don't remember if it was high school or middle school, but it was probably high school. And some man yelled out, "You got legs like Tina Turner." Now, mind you, I was young, so I didn't really know anything about that. And I went home and I was like, what is it? First of all, who's Tina Turner? Because, I was young, I'm into, the things of my time instead of things that are a little bit before. And so that's how I was introduced. And then, of course, the What's Love Got to Do with It movie. And so, yeah, she will truly be missed. After watching the movie, I started looking up some of her older songs and stuff. So, yeah, she's an icon, and she had a long life. So, it's not one of those going too soon type of situations, but she will definitely be missed. And yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm sorry I'm not as familiar with the other two, but rest in peace, Tina Turner.
Man, for a
Okay.
minute
So we
there, I
got
thought
we
Auntie
got 2 for 1
Mayu.
on that one.
Hold up, though. I thought for a minute there, Auntie Mayu was gonna be like So I was walking down the street, right? I was walking down the street, minding my own business, right? I'm walking down the street, minding my own business, right? And I go around the corner, and this dude, right? This dude was like, "Hey, you got legs like Tina Turner." And so I punched him in the chest, and he fell down. It was Jim Brown.
Not this time.
It's like, ooh, I'm sorry.
I was getting ready to say, so we got a 2-for-1. We got Mayu's first remembrance of Tina Turner, her first exposure to Tina Turner, and also her first exposure to a potential pedophile. So
Right. Good thing I made it home. This was in Detroit, Michigan, so I'm just glad I made it. Okay.
right.
Hey,
I
there
hear
you go. There you go.
All right. Super producer Mel, I just got a message saying that we're not on the stream is not on Facebook. So I don't know
I was
what you
about to
can do
say
for that.
nobody posted it. Yeah.
So I guess she's getting ready to do a thing right now. But
That's what you saw me
next
looking
up,
up at the screen for, because I was looking for the broadcast so I could share it.
I got you. I got you. So next up, we've got a new show on Amazon Prime Video. The show is called Citadel, and it's an action spy series starring Richard Madden, who you may know as from Game of Thrones as the Stark who got his head cut off and put a wolf's head on top of his body, Rob Stark.
Damn.
And also Priyanka Chopra Jonas, who used to star in the show Quantico. She's
Yeah.
recently been married to Nick Jonas, so that's why her name has changed. So now you have those two starring in Citadel, which again I said it's a spy thriller, and it's got actually a little bit of James Bond. It's a little bit of Total Recall in there as well, because you're dealing with spies whose memories have been wiped out, and they're trying to figure out who they are while trying to figure out what happened to their super spy agency called Citadel. So you have Citadel, which are the quote unquote good guys, and then you have another group called Manticore, who is responsible for wiping them out. So as you go through this, of course, because it's a spy show, you find out that things aren't necessarily as they seem. And then you begin to figure out very, very quickly, probably by episode 2, that there are no real good guys or bad guys. It's just people doing stuff. But so far it's been really, really entertaining. So check it out. This
Okay.
new episodes come out Thursdays.
How
I
many
was thinking
episodes are
about
we up
watching
to
it.
right now?
Episode 5 is the latest one.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you know, Into and May, you don't like to watch shit until it's done.
Well, by the time she catches up, well, she might, once she sees the first one, she might binge them, but you got
That's what
5
I'm
episodes
saying.
to play with, Auntie.
Okay, we'll see.
The action is good, special effects are good, it's well written. It's done by the Russo brothers. So that's letting you know already
Okay. Okay.
what kind of writing you're dealing with.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Captain America Civil War level writing. A story.
Interesting.
To be
You
honest
know,
with
And I
you,
love
your
Priyanka
I
recommend
would
it
be
highly.
remiss. Your I would be remiss was kind of short. What did you think about Jim Brown?
You know what? Jim Brown to me was one of the first guys that I saw as like an NFL legend. Like he played, he was active a little bit before my time. So anything
Okay.
I saw of him was film, old film. And then I looked at him run, and then I compared him to the guys, that I knew coming up, like Tony Dorsett, Walter Payton, guys like that.
Right.
And so
Right.
I kind of saw a little bit of him in them. But I really got interested in him when I found out that he was active in the civil rights movement. Later on in life, he had the domestic abuse charges and all that kind of stuff. And I look at it as
Oh
nobody's
yeah, big
perfect.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to look at people as the sum of their, the sum of their actions and not just one or two things. So, um, and I know for some people it's hard to separate the two, but to me, he was definitely essential to what was to moving along what was going on in civil rights, and as well as being kind of like the prototype back for the NFL. Like, since he
Yeah.
was active, everybody had been once he was active, everybody was trying to find a back like Jim Brown.
Well, I'll add a little
You
more
know,
to it because, you know, you didn't mention it, and Uncle Percy probably knows until you may not, but or she may, based on, you know, like if you've seen Regina King's movie, you know, about Malcolm X and Sam Cooke, you
One
know,
Night in Miami.
and right, One Night in Miami. So you had Jim Brown in there, and it may seem weird, you know, because you got, you know, Sam Cooke, you know, Muhammad Ali,
Jim Brown,
Malcolm X,
Ali, and Malcolm X.
and Jim
Yep.
Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it may seem weird, but the thing was, like you said, you know, no matter, you know, how people may dismiss Jim Brown because of his latest, you know, his acquaintance or whatever the fuck he was doing with Trump, you know. Um,
That too. I
but you
didn't
know,
even mention that.
something, you know, yeah. But this brother, you know, like you said, you know, it's the it's the whole, you know, it's the you know, it's the accumulation of everything. And if anybody lived a full life, and I'm talking about a full life, like we were talking about Harry Belafonte, you know, before, um, you know, Jim Brown, the athlete, Jim Brown, uh, which a lot of people don't know, Jim Brown, the first interracial kiss on film, you know, um,
Mm.
Jim Brown, um, when he was with Richard Pryor as a best friend who helped, in a sense, kind of try to keep, you know, Richard in check as far as his, you know, drug use and everything like that. You know, there's a quote from Richard Pryor, you know, one of his, you know, routines, but it was real shit. You know,
Right.
Jim Brown basically saying, "Hey, what you gonna do? You know, what you gonna do?
Right.
You know," and it was kind of the same thing with the group in One Night in Miami. You know, that's real shit. You know, Sam Cooke, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali. You know, he was basically that factor in that group that was like, look, you know, you need to, you know, tune into, you know, your side of activism. You know, I know you, Sam Cooke, and you know, you're out there making money and you're doing this, that, and the other. But, you know, if you want to join the fight, you're gonna have to make a stance. You know, same thing with Malcolm X. He's like, okay, you know, I'm still eating bacon and, you know, fucking white women, but you know, as
Okay.
far as you know what you want to, I know the views expressed by DJ, you know, Uncle DJ is not, but basically, you know, with Malcolm X, he was another influence. And then with Muhammad Ali, as far as being an athlete, as far as being an activist, he basically was that common effect on, you know, Muhammad Ali. Like, hey, you be you, you know, be real to yourself, be true to yourself, and this, that, and the other. So,
Right.
if anything, you know, Jim Brown has always been, for a lot of people and a lot of like legendary people, this
Polarizing
calming
figure.
influence, this polarizing figure in their lives
On one
that
end, he's a calming
basically
influence. On the other end, he's stirring
no,
shit up.
it was stirring shit up, but nobody wanted to fuck with
Yeah.
Jim. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
So when he talked, they listened. You know, because you know Jim was Jim. You know, he wasn't perfect. He definitely made his own mistakes in his own life. You know, as far as when people talk about, you know, being able to give advice but not be able to take it, Jim was definitely that guy in the sense that, you know, he made a lot of mistakes, but at the same time he's responsible for keeping a lot of our legends on track and helping them to be who they were.
Correct. Points well made, DJ. Since you rolled us back in time, back to the I will be remiss, we're gonna roll back through Citadel and past that. So next thing we're gonna look at is the trailer for the new upcoming remake of Alice Walker's film remake of Alice Walker's novel, The Color Purple.
Woo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
oh, Jesus.
Today, our teacher taught us about a place called Africa. She say our mamas come from Queens over there. That means that we royalty.
I don't need you to love me.
Afternoon. I needs me a wife.
Even if we have to part, you and me, us have one heart.
I don't need.
Get off my land!
You.
I rat you every day. Nothing but death can keep me from it.
Oh, Miss Seeley.
You must ain't got no kinfolk around these parts.
All I had was my sister. She was the only one ever loved me.
I'm gonna hold my head up. I'm gonna put my shoulders back.
It's time for you to see the world. There's gonna be some changes made.
Put it on. This ain't me. Hush. We need to look like we belong. Let's see this smile and color. Sweet and loving God.
Showing my heart to the folks that I'm close to.
Now we're talking.
Dear Seeley, we are more than just kings and queens. We are at the center of the universe.
Oh, yes, I
Okay, so who wants to start off?
I'll go last.
Percy, you
All
want
right,
to go
I'll
last?
go
Okay,
first.
I got you.
Who said it going first?
Uh,
Hold on.
Go ahead, Auntie Mayu.
Okay.
Do your thing.
As someone who saw The Color Purple on Broadway with Fantasia Barrino, I'm excited. Now, because of all of the drama and trauma and bad things that this film happens to cover, I get why some people are hesitant. But I'm excited to see it. I'm already looking for my all purple outfit. So I can't wait. Next.
Okay. All right, DJ.
Okay. So, yeah. You know, when they came out with the musical, I'm like, okay, you know, it's a way to try to get this story out for a generation maybe that may not go back and watch the original movie, The Color Purple. Okay, that's fine. But I mean, in a sense, you know, the musical was a money grab in itself. But okay, it's still another vehicle to put a light on this legendary classic by Alice Walker. This is a combination of the two. It's an obvious money grab, but it's also, you know, again, like for those that didn't watch the original movie, like Auntie Mayu said, she was introduced to it more so by the musical than anything else. So now it's a way to kind of take, it's funny. It's like, it was a film before. If you wanted to see the film, you could see the film. It's like, well, no, I saw the musical. Okay, cool. So if you want to see the film, you can go back and see the film. But now they're making a film based on the musical, which it's like, okay, but you know, you ever see the movie Multiplicity, where they made like, Michael Keaton was like, damn, I'm too busy. I need a clone. This guy was like, I'm gonna make a clone of you because you're so busy, and so this clone will do the things, and so it's a clone. And so the clone was like pretty much like Michael Keaton, but it wasn't as great as the original. And then they fucked around and made a clone out of the clone, and that motherfucker was all fucked up. So for me, it's like they took, they made a clone movie
So it's an
out of
imperfect clone
the
of the first
musical,
clone.
right? Because it's obviously they're like copying from the movie, but it's not as good as the original movie because
So
they're
it's like back in
making
the day.
uh,
It's like back in the day when you copy VHS tapes, and each copy was
right, right. It
was less
degraded.
of a
Right,
generation.
it's
Yeah, it
degraded.
was a degradation of the original. Yeah, okay, I got you.
I need
Exactly.
to
So
interject. I need to
unfortunately,
interject. I did see the original movie, by the way. Continue.
Okay,
oh, okay. So
that's what I said.
basically,
All
my
right, cool.
point is they're making a copy of the musical, so to speak, but they're stealing from the movie, and it's not as good as the original movie. There's going to be some aspects that a younger generation is going to relate to, which I guess is the point to try to get them, more familiar with the original content, but it's not going to be as good as the original content, unfortunately.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna go real quick because I know Percy wants to cook on this. All right, so I'm just gonna say this: when I was in grad school, I had to study black female writers, and I took the class on
Oh,
purpose
oh,
because I
you
wanted
had
to hear.
to.
And but I wanted to. I was cool with it because I wanted to hear more about black female writers. This happened to be
There
one
you
of the
go.
novels we read for the class. Alice Walker did a great job with the novel. I totally get it. However, grad school, Uncle Rob felt like after reading this and after taking that class, that the whole class was kind of like about ending up with the sentiment of black men ain't shit. So now, fast forward to 2023, and we have this film coming out. Again, I understand Alice Walker's perspective. I get why she wrote it. I think I got what she was trying to say. But again, we're getting a lot of. It seems like we're getting a lot of trauma. We're getting a lot of black trauma. Again, from the novel, when I read it, I read the trauma. The film, the first film, I saw the trauma. I think Oprah produced the first film also. But
Yeah, her and
in
yeah.
in the film, I
All
saw the
three of them.
trauma, and and in this one, I'm wondering if they're gonna try to change that up a little bit because they said it's a bold new take. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I think unfortunately, I want it to be more of an uplifting of black women, but I think it's gonna end up being black men ain't shit again, and it's gonna be uplifting the black woman at the expense of the black man, and I don't think it has to be done
Well,
in that manner.
unless Harpo goes back and beats the shit out of Mister, for what he did to see, Seeley. I don't, I don't. It's still gonna be, the same
Right.
story.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like the way it's written is kind of like the dudes in there. Like I don't remember one good dude in the whole thing, and I'm like, okay,
Well,
every dude
that's
ain't
not
like
true.
this.
No, that's not true. First of all, um, he didn't have a big part, but um, the performer, um,
The
you
singer.
know, what's the singer, her
Yeah, I
man,
can't remember I
you
can't remember the
know,
character's name either, but I know who you're
right,
talking about.
right.
Yeah.
He's a flashy dude, but basically, you know, he was a good dude. I mean, he was like, hey, you know, I know what this woman is capable of. I'm totally behind her, you know, and he treated her right. And even with, you know, Mister and other people, he was like, you know what? Even when they were at the table, you know, and everybody's talking shit and everybody's digging up all the, you know, the bullshit, and Steve's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And you know, Oprah Winfrey's character was like, you know, I'm home now, you know, and they started getting to that shit. Dude was like, huh? Yeah. But at that point, dude was like, you know what? Y'all on that bullshit. Hey, you know what? It's time for us to leave. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, y'all, let's
Yeah,
Suge
go.
yeah, yeah.
Avery's
You know,
husband.
Suge Avery's husband was like, you know, hey, y'all, let's go. Let's get out of here. You know, Celie coming with us. And he was a good dude. He didn't get the, you know, he was played by an actor that nobody really knew, you know, and his part was overlooked, but I didn't overlook the aspect that this was a good man. And even when, you know, at the dinner table and even when they were at the club and stuff like that, this dude was like, hey, you know, uh, y'all on some bullshit. That's okay. That's who y'all are. But we about to leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking these women with
Okay.
me, and we about to get out of here. And they went, and he took them on, and they did their thing, and they opened up their little clothing store and all that stuff. You never saw them again after that. But
Right.
you know,
But he was there. I got you. There was some
but he was
presence
there.
of
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I
He
got
was
you.
there.
Yep.
You know,
All right. Percy, bring
and
it
he just
home.
happened to be light skinned. You know.
Oh, here we go. Nah, fuck that.
Okay.
Percy, here we go.
Okay.
Bring us home. Bring us into the
Now,
commercial
let me
break.
let me just say, I did love the movie Color Purple, the original. I did not go
Okay.
to the Broadway show. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But I heard Fantasia was fantastic. But here's the thing I'm getting tired of. These remakes of movies, and you sit here and say, okay, oh, it's the 25th anniversary of the movie coming out. We need to remake it. Why? Why the fuck do you need to remake a
Right.
classic?
Right.
It's
A
perfect as it
classic.
is. Why you want to remake it? And when you remake these movies, they flop, they fail. Uh, let's start with what was the movie that just came out? Oh, White Man Can't Jump. What the fuck was that?
Right.
House Party.
Why not
We
bring
ain't,
back the
we not
original?
right.
Because they old
You
now.
know,
No, but that.
and the thing
Oh
and the
my
whole
god.
thing
Oh my
is
That is
the
god.
true.
whole thing is that and even in the trailer you see it's the same three people who directed the first movie. So what is going to be so damn different from the first one except they're singing? I It's like DJ
They're
said, it's a
singing.
money grab. They singing. It's a money grab.
Oh my god.
It's just a money grab to me. It's a money grab, and I'm sorry to say, and Lord help me if she ever watched this show. But Miss Winfrey, you need to find another movie to do or another play to do. You know, you was okay with Selma and some other movies you helped produce, but you need to find some other black movies besides this one because you know this one is going to make you money. You know, there's other things. There's Porgy and Bess. There's what's another one?
Yes.
Well, Fences was already done. Fences was already done. That was a good one.
Right. Right.
Ain't Misbehaving. I
Raisin
mean,
in the
there's so
sun.
many other Raisin in the Sun. Well, she did Raisin in the Sun. She actually did Raisin in the Sun. Um,
Did she?
you know, yeah, she was Raisin in the Sun. She produced that one. Um,
Wait. There was
it's just
another movie, Raisin in the Sun.
she did. Was it Raisin
You
in the
talking about the one
Sun?
with Diddy?
I thought it was Raisin in the Sun. Yeah,
That's the one with
it's
Dan,
Raising
right?
the Sun, right? Right.
Oh wow. Okay, maybe I missed it. Okay.
You know, so
I
so
hear you.
she's
I
done
hear you,
well.
Percy.
She's done well, but it's time. But there's other things. Claudine. I mean, there's other movies you
Oh
can
my God.
remake right now
Don't no. Don't let
that
him fuck
needs to
with
be.
Claudine.
I'm just saying, this just certain movies. I was talking to John today. I said, you know what would make me happy if they did a remake of Let's Do It Again. Just something besides these
Okay,
same
I can see that.
old movies over and over and over and over again. I don't want to see like I don't want to see the Fast and Furious 10. What the fuck? They can't do any more shit unless this car talks like Kitten and turn into a robot. I don't know what else it can do. You know,
Funny you
we gotta
mention that.
find
We're gonna be talking about that later.
we gotta find other avenues.
Wow.
And I truly understand, like, okay, like the honeymooners. Yeah, that was a big ass flop. I mean, certain things we shouldn't have to touch because I'm waiting for somebody to come back and say, let's do the Wiz again. Stop. Some things you just don't touch. You don't touch the Wiz.
Right.
You know, I think the color purple has been burnt out. And I think, like I said, I think it's just a money grab. But I guess we as the audience need to start speaking up, saying, "Hey, enough is enough. Find some other things
Right.
for us to watch besides violence and Wakanda Forever and stuff like that." I think we're beyond that point now. We need to step up our game.
I hear you.
Well,
All right.
Black
Now, with that
Panther
said,
and
we're a little
Wakanda
late.
we're definitely
We're a little
Pause.
late going
Okay,
into the break.
so
Save it for the
none of
break.
y'all
Save it for the
saw
break.
the
Save it for the
Broadway.
break. Save it for the break. We gotta go into break. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Melanie gonna cuss us out.
Uh-oh. I
All
made
right.
somebody mad today. Oh, so
You always make
I guess we're
somebody
going
mad.
into my so today's old commercials I got are about beer. That's
Okay.
all I'm gonna say.
I'm with that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get me one.
I bet you are.
Madam Producer, can you show the first one, please?
You know what?
When
You're
you
working
say
his
but,
ass.
you've said a lot of things nobody else can say. When you say but, you've gone as far as you can go to get the very best. When you say but, you've said the word that means you like to do it all. When you say but, it means you want the beer that's got a taste that's number one. When you say but, you tell the world you know what makes it all the way. When you say but, you say you care enough to only want the king of beers. There is no other one, there's only something less, because the king of beers is leading all the rest. When you say Budweiser, you've said it all. There is no other one, there's only something less, because the king of beers is leading all the rest. When you say Budweiser, you've said it all. When you say Budweiser, you've said it all.
Shop Velvet Online Women's Boutique to spice up your closet with trendy, unique looks. We have fashionable and chic looks at very affordable prices. Velvet Boutique offers free shipping all year long on all orders. Shop online at www.melvetboutique.com. That's www.melvetboutique.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Shop Velvet Online Women's Boutique.
Don't worry, Ma. We'll be there soon.
We? Is this the one?
Well, let's say I found the one who takes me to another level. Always stays calm under pressure. Most importantly, the one that helps me discover the coolest places.
This sounds wonderful.
Come outside, I'll introduce you. Definitely the one.
Introducing the all-new Nissan Frontier.
Stillman College is an HBCU in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where we prepare students for a different world. Stillman is a college of distinction for last year and this year. Our largest majors are business and biology, followed closely by psychology, criminal justice, and history for pre-law, communications, English, and religion. Our newest degree programs are in the Department of Computational Sciences, which covers cybersecurity, data analytics, and math. The Biomedical Academy prepares students for competitive entry into health professions and graduate programs. We have established summer biomedical research internships with major research institutions, such as the University of Alabama, Drexel and Temple Universities in Philadelphia, the Salk Institute in San Diego, California, and the universities of Florida, Indiana, and Iowa. We became creative with social distancing and masks for the pandemic. Our students enjoy movie nights at the stadium and the new Melissa and Davis Legacy Courtyard, where you can eat and enjoy friends. We have the Divine Nine Greek letter organizations, student government leadership, and ambassadors. Our small class sizes, nurturing faculty, and friendly environment let you know that Black Lives Matter at Stillman College each and every day. Applications are free. Sign up at discover.stillman.edu. Complete the contact card and apply today. Stillman College, where we prepare students for a different world.
We still delayed, but we're back with more
It's all
grumpy
right.
old nerds action.
We here. We
That
may
classic,
be
that classic
delayed,
Wait a minute, wait a
Budweiser.
minute,
but thank God we're here.
wait a minute,
See?
wait a minute.
Waiting for everybody to catch up, Percy.
No, not to catch up. Let me take a breath in because I know I'm
Get
about to
your
get
point
cursed
out.
out. So, all right, go ahead. I'm ready.
Come on,
Oh
bring
man.
it.
All right, maybe you want to make your point. We had to hold you over the break. Do your thing.
No, I was just saying that if you did not experience the Broadway version of The Color Purple, then I can see why you're saying no, don't remake it. It's not, don't do that. But for those of us who have and saw Fantasia perform amazingly, I can't wait to see it in the theaters. And that's it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna have my purple on. And that's it.
Okay, wait a
Can we
minute.
just
No
wait
doubt.
for like
I'm
50
sure you
Pardon me,
will.
years?
here's
Can we wait for
here's
50
what we
years
were
before doing
saying.
it?
Not that they don't remake. Okay, some of us are saying don't remake the original if you're not going to address those things. That's all we're saying is that okay, if you want to bring it, if you want to bring it to life with a new cast, that's fine. But like super producer Mel is saying, okay, you need to bring the musical to life with new cast and stay true to the original content from the original movie so that you can address those things like the domestic violence, the incest, the rape, the racism, and stuff like that. You can do that if you adhere. You know, if you got some talent as a writer and some balls as a producer, you can do both. That's all I'm saying. I think that's what some of us are saying is that okay, hopefully, and it's not in the trailer, but hopefully the new movie addresses some of those things and brings that to life for the new one. Now, if they do that, and I'm gonna watch it, but if they do that, then wow, okay, I love to see it. But don't just like whitewash it, Broadway style with the musical and like ignore all the not trauma porn, but at least stay true to the original content. Stay true to Alice.
Good on the Jim Crow era genre films. I think.
I can't wait for Infinity Wars remake.
Oh my
So next,
god.
becoming a Jedi. So we've seen her show up as Rosario Dawson playing a role in The Mandalorian. So now
Yes,
she's getting her
sir.
own show. So now in her own show, we see hints and we see little clips of people from the crew of the Ghost. And the Ghost was the ship that was piloted or that was owned by Harrison Dula, who's one of the cast or one of the characters in which took place. Who was the Jedi who was in hiding. You had Chopper, the droid, which kind of made a cameo in The Mandalorian. You also had, oh man, you had Sabine Wren, who was a Mandalorian. Sabine Wren, they showed also in this little clip from Disney D23. Fortunately, we don't have it, but so far it's looking like they've got everyone except for Ezra Bridger and Kanan Jarrus. At the end, he disappeared at the end of Rebels. So I don't know if they're saying we'll find out a little bit of what happened, might have happened with that crew. Thoughts?
You know what's live? But because Uncle Rod so fucking delayed, he's like Professor X and shit. Like he's talking to us telepathically. That's some cool shit.
Yeah, I like that. Definitely. Thoughts on Ahsoka? If there are none, that's cool. We can move on.
I mean,
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just looking
looking
forward
forward
to it.
to it.
We don't know a lot about it, but I'm looking forward to it. All I know is a
Ray
Rosario
Stevenson,
Dawson, and that's all I need to know is Rosario Dawson. That's it.
Rosario Dawson, I'm in.
Ray
Okay.
That's
Stevenson
it.
is in it too.
That's it.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so
All right, we can move on to the next thing. We got another teaser trailer. We've got, there we go, DJ. We've got the teaser trailer for the sequel to Aquaman, starring
Mm.
Jason Momoa. So we finally get to see, because
Oh,
this, from what I understand, this film's
Auntie
been done for
Menu
like
is
2
in.
years. From what I understand, this film's been done for like 2 years. So we'll
Mm.
see what they got. All right, super producer Mel, cue it up for us, please.
You are their hero. There are creatures that lost their way in the depths.
But also, she told me about more kingdoms below the deep. Lost. Other kingdoms. And other things.
I have to fight for my king.
First I'll kill you. Then I'll kill them.
All right. So December 25th. So we're gonna have to wait damn near another year to see this movie. All right.
6 months. 6 months.
Thoughts? Let's go. We'll start with you, Percy.
Uncle Percy, what you think about DC?
You know what? I'll take a chance if DC does what they say they're going to do, and make it like with the Flash and everything. I'll give Aquaman 2 a chance. As long as I'll give it a chance, because right now that's the only thing that's holding them up right now. So Aquaman 2 it'll be better than Wonder Woman 2. Let's put it like that. So I might go see it.
You calling it already?
Hopefully it's better than Wonder Woman 2.
You saying already it's better than Wonder Woman 84? Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
DJ.
Right. Oh my God. Nah, I'm with him. Aquaman is back and he's single.
Okay. Amazing.
So that alone should make 100 million with the women coming out saying, "Oh shit,
ain't gonna be no doodle on his bed."
He's single now.
Oh Lord. I'm always here for some good eye candy. You all know that. Okay. But like the storyline, I'm kind of just like whatever. But like someone mentioned, I think that was super producer Mel. She mentioned that it comes out the same day as Color Purple, so I have to catch it the next day. Or
you big
the next
what
week.
you talking about? Just spend the whole day out there.
Come on now. You can see two movies in one day. Come on now.
I'm too old for that now. I'll be falling asleep, y'all. Especially in them AMC
All right.
chairs. I'll be reclined back. Okay.
Yeah, they are pretty comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely not. All right, so I guess that leaves me. I'm gonna see it. Number one, because Black Manta is in it. He didn't die in the first one, so he returns. So I'm gonna check him out. It also looks like King Shark is in it, and so I'm kind of curious to see King Shark played in a non-comical way, because he is a very dangerous villain for Aquaman. So I'm going to check that out for those reasons. And we get the creatures from the first one, which showed up in the New 52 comic Aquaman called, I think they call it Trench, where you have the deep sea creatures who basically swarm over everything and are extremely, extremely predatory and hungry. So we get another look at them. So
okay, now
I'm all in.
Where does the Meg 2 shark come in to this?
You know what? That might be the crossover you never knew you needed till they did it.
And then Jason Statham comes up out of the water.
Man, listen.
You never know.
Let Jason Statham show up in this movie, boy.
I'm speaking to you telepathically and telling you that's some bullshit. But
that's what it looks like. Oh dear.
Wait, that face right there tells me what you think about that shit.
Yeah. That's my intently listening face. I'm like, I'm debating whether or not it's gonna be bullshit or not. If I'm gonna feel it's bullshit. So that's what we're getting from Aquaman 2. Again, it's a Christmas. It's coming out Christmas. I think the last one came out Christmas. Wow, that's a long time to wait. But I know the Flash is coming out like now. But I don't know. If I were DC, I think I would move this up a little bit. I probably would do this around Thanksgiving or something.
Well, what else is it
But that's
competing
just
with
me.
around Christmas other than the color purple?
Isn't what's coming out? Something's coming out Thanksgiving, right?
Not that I know of.
Who? The
Well,
Flash?
nothing
When's
in
the Flash coming out?
Soon.
Flash is next month.
Okay. All right.
When does no Craven doesn't come out this year? That's next year.
Yeah, Craven's next year.
Okay. Well, I really think the Flash, as much as we talk about the actor and all the bullshit and stuff like that, I really think DC has got a problem on their hands because I think the Flash is going to be a block fucking buster. I think it's going to be a great fucking movie, and they are not going to be able to get rid of that actor because the movie's just gonna it's gonna be too good. I think this is one of those DC movies that we don't expect is gonna just be a fucking blockbuster, and they're gonna be stuck with old boy.
Yeah.
If they really want to, they can still get rid of Ezra Miller as, even if it is a
If they
blockbuster.
want to.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Right.
Hollywood, when it's a blockbuster, I mean, he's gonna have to kill a motherfucker on Fifth Avenue or some shit,
Kill a
No,
movie
he'll
executive.
probably end up in jail. He'll probably be in jail, and that'd be the end of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one way
that
of
would
looking
He
at
be.
it
might
too.
get shit together. He might not go the way of what's old boy from Transformers and shit. He might not go that way.
Shia LaBeouf.
Mm,
Oh, bless his
yeah,
heart.
buddy. Shia LaBeouf. That motherfucker
Yeah.
came to Chicago and Michigan and tried to start some shit at a Walgreens.
What?
That was his ass right there. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yep.
he tried to tear up a motherfucking Walgreens on Chicago and Michigan. And that was pretty much the end of his ass and shit. It's like, oh, you want to start some shit? Oh, okay.
That's
I,
still
Yeah,
I,
that
I
like
was
put
pretty
I put
minor
few
that was the
dollars.
wrong place and
considering
wrong
things
time.
other
Wait.
people have done.
Auntie
I,
and Mayu,
I
you
put
don't understand. Look at the history of it. Shia LaBeouf fucked around in Chicago, and his shit was over. What's Juicy Smouye? That motherfucker started some shit in Chicago, and his shit is over. You don't fuck around in Chicago. I'm telling you, we don't play that shit.
Okay. Duly noted. I am excited to see the Flash, and confession, I never watched the actual like series part of that. So I've only seen him in the movies or whatever. So I'm only getting little sprinkles of him. But when I saw the trailer and I saw how they brought back Michael Keaton, I was like, the nostalgia for me, it gave everything it was
Now,
supposed to give. So
Michael
I'm
Keaton
excited
definitely
for the
giving me
Flash.
the feels. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, it did what it
And
was
I
Yeah,
supposed
thought
to do.
that's my dude.
Ben Affleck. Man,
so,
That's my
Yeah,
so
dude.
here's my
it
thing.
Michael
did what it was
Keaton is
supposed to do to
my dude.
bring out
If,
people our
if,
age to that
Yes,
right,
film.
and that's
absolutely.
why it's gonna be that blockbuster that DJ is talking about. That's why, because it's got
so,
everybody's
Yeah.
gonna want to
so
see it. Yeah.
so here's my thing. I think the Flash is gonna be a good movie because everybody's talking it's gonna be a good movie. But you can still get rid of the actor, the main actor, because if they don't, then we need, as black folks, need to stand up for Jonathan Majors and say, "What the hell y'all doing? You letting this white boy do some worse shit than this man did, and you just cancel him completely out. And this guy's over here in this movie, and y'all gonna keep him for the next one? Oh hell no! I did no.
No. Jonathan Majors, his story is not done. Whatever's going on, you know, Jonathan Majors will be back. The brother is phenomenal. His
Yeah,
acting is on point. I don't think we've seen the last of Jonathan Majors.
I
I
don't
think
I
think
he's
think
so
that
going to
whole
either.
turn around.
situation is gonna have some new light shed on it, and we'll see where it goes from there. But it does seem like Hollywood has deemed this guy to be radioactive, and it's like totally persona non grata. Like no one's saying anything about this guy.
But I mean,
Right.
them saying nothing is better than them saying something and having to retract.
Correct.
Yes.
So
That's what I was
Yes.
maybe,
getting ready to
Yes.
say.
Thank you.
I was getting ready to
Yes.
say it's better.
Absolutely.
It's kind of almost better that they're
Absolutely.
not saying anything right now
Absolutely.
yeah,
because they're
I'm
kind
just
of doing their
saying
due diligence.
these guys have done
that
much worse. The two people we named has done much worse than what this one guy did, and all it was basically a disagreement or argument.
A
And like
domestic, right? Exactly.
any woman can say he hit me, and then that's it. It is done. It is over with. Yeah, until you can prove yourself, because you're guilty, you got to prove yourself innocent. Everybody
yeah,
sees you guilty, and for him to get canceled like that doesn't make any sense. And like I said, you got this other actor sitting over here who's about to make millions and millions of dollars off this movie, and we're sitting here already saying he might have to come back just because. Oh, that's bullshit. That's total bullshit. If that's the case, then Jonathan Majors needs to come back because he's in every goddamn Marvel show and movie for the next 5 years. So
Right.
come on.
And obviously Loki, we saw because I just
Right.
saw Quantumania, and when Loki comes out, Jonathan Majors has got to
He's
be a
in
part
there.
of that.
Correct.
Right.
There's a whole lot of stuff he's
So,
involved in.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
that is true. There's a
so
lot
we
of
might
stuff.
have to. Yeah. So we might have to be a little bit more grumpy on nerves. We might have to do some protesting. We might have to do something in Atlanta. I don't know.
I'm about to
It may
say,
be.
hey, in Atlanta, we're going to have to make a statement. Shit. Matter of fact, let's see if we can get Jonathan Majors to come out to motherfucking Atlanta.
Listen,
to the Urban Nerd Con.
if Jonathan Majors came to the Urban Nerd Con,
Ooh.
I don't even know what kind of chaos that would create.
I'm just gonna sip my drink on this.
Good
He
chaos.
needs to stay away from Magic. He needs to stay away from Magic City. That's all.
Well, I mean, as long as he ain't touching nobody, he's all right. He's allowed to look at naked women if he wants to. But
as long as they black. Oops, did I say that? Oh, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Here's it. All right.
Whoops. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Now, next up, the next installment in the Fast and the Furious. Once again, Percy's favorite franchise. Fast 10 is out. And you know what? You get a lot of what you thought you would get from a Fast and Furious movie. You get a whole lot of references to family. And this whole thing is revolving around, guess what? Family. You get pretty much everybody you've ever seen in the past few films. You get a nice cameo by Rita Moreno as Dom's mom or grandma.
Yes.
I thought that was really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Even motherfuckers you thought was dead is coming back and shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. John Cena shows up as Dom's brother.
The Asian
Jason
dude.
Momoa. Jason Momoa is the villain.
Momoa.
He plays an interesting villain. You know, shout out to Frankie, Fantastic Frankie, the fanboy fighter, on Instagram. She said, "Y'all just don't understand that Dom is driving a mech." She said that's why the cars are able to do what they're doing, because he's actually piloting a mech. It's not a real car. And she was kind of saying it tongue in cheek, but when you look at what these cars are doing, man, like every time I see a car accident on the highway and I'm looking at Fast and Furious films, I'm like, this car just got disintegrated because it hit the curb wrong. But but these cars in the Fast and Furious are still rolling after getting dropped out of planes, going through the concrete barrier on the freeway and dropping down to the next level. I'm like, what?
Fighting a submarine.
Come on, bro. I'm all for American engineering and construction, but come on, man. American muscle. But back to Jason Momoa real quick. I thought the way he played his villain was a very, 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 very good depiction of the Joker. And when I saw him, I was like, wow, he probably could be the Joker in a DC film. But he's getting ready to be Lobo. I don't know how he's going to do that. He was just Aquaman, but whatever.
Multiverse.
Exactly. That's what they can claim. So, whatever. All right. On to your Mayu thoughts.
Yeah.
Needless to say, did not see Fast 10 or Fast X or whatever we're calling it. However, you made me kind of want to see it since it's got Momoa in it and he does this little character thing. So I might go see it.
It's out already?
Yeah, came out last week.
Came out Friday.
Yeah. I guess you haven't seen it either.
Yeah. Came out last Friday.
See Momoa.
Okay, Jason Momoa was in it. You're there. I got you.
Yes, please. You could be doing Hamlet. I will be there.
Wait a minute. Is the Fast movie out already?
It
Came out last week.
Came out Friday.
Oh
Thursday.
shit. Okay. All right. We
Missed that,
got to
huh?
fix this internet, boy, because this is problematic.
Yeah, it's wild, ain't it? I'm looking at myself like back in time.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty
getting
much.
mesmerized.
Yeah.
All right, Percy, thoughts?
I stopped watching them a long time ago. I'm not gonna go through this one. I'm tired of,
Oh my God.
yeah, it's all about family. And let's see, they attacked the submarine, they stopped the submarine and went into space. I mean, what's next?
every time you say that, I giggle. I don't know why.
Unless it transforms and the two cars fall in love and make a baby, I don't know. It's
You know.
Hell no. Hey, but listen, why you playing? And I'm just gonna put this out there because all five of our viewers tonight, they may or may not have some pull, but I'm telling you, man, I think they missed out on a really golden crossover opportunity with crossing Fast and the Furious with number one, Bad Boys, and number two, Transformers.
Oh man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Either one of those two franchises. Either one of those two franchises, it would have been a blockbuster. I'm telling you right now.
Wait a minute. I got a third one for you. What if it turns out that Vin Diesel's, character was actually dude from, his sci-fi flicks and shit, came to
Richard
Earth,
Riddick.
got him some eyes and shit.
Riddick? Oh yes. I love Riddick. I love him.
Got his eyes fixed. He got some LASIK surgery.
You wild, bro. Listen, but if they could find a way, to pay Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and the rest of those people in those Fast movies, and still get a villain, because look, they pretty much almost everybody you can think of is in this Fast movie. Brie Larson is in it. John Cena is in it. Michelle
Wow.
Rodriguez. Even Pete Davidson is in it as cameo.
Oh, Dusty. So.
Pete Davidson's in it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a whole lot of people in it, and I don't want to spoil the after. I don't want to spoil the after credit scene, but the after credit scene is gonna have you.
Now.
The after credit scene is gonna have you like, what the hell? Both of them.
Wow.
There's two of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Duly noted.
I will say that.
No, Michael Keaton wasn't the old Flash. He was the old Batman.
Yeah, he was old.
He's old Batman. Come on, super producer Mel. Come on, nah.
And I thought in Flashpoint, if they're redoing Flashpoint, I thought that Keaton was going to be Thomas Wayne, but it looks like he's going to be Bruce Wayne. So
absolutely,
we'll see how it works out.
All right,
we're going to roll into We're going to roll into another break, and then we'll come back.
I got another commercial.
So,
this one.
So you
this
got
one's one of the best. Yeah, this is one of the best commercials I remember growing up when it's been talking about beer. So, super producer.
Hey man, that Bud commercial.
That
Bud commercial was one of the first multicultural commercials I saw.
Must be something more somehow. Yeah. So tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Lowenbrow was some of the nastiest beer on the planet, bro. Had a cool label. But that's about it. Now keep in mind, my underage palate was different. But it was horrible.
She gotta get her Uber Eats on and shit. A DoorDash. It's gotta be coming soon.
I know she was sleeping. She said she was sleeping.
Man, what is it? Like, you guys are an hour ahead. It's almost 10 o'clock. She got to eat.
Super producer Mel, slide those fries to the side. Cue us up.
Commercial number 2.
Well, I guess he wants us to move on.
All right, we're 15. We got this game won. Yeah, you guys are buying a light beer from Miller. Yeah, slice Philly. One out to go. Yeah, what can he do to his mouth? There they are. Keep the change. Here's Rodney. Any pinch hitters left? Here I am. Come on!
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Hey, wait a minute. This game isn't over yet. I caught that ball.
At Tyson, we know taste is local. Some like their beef pit smoked, their chicken spiced all the way up, or their pork sweet and saucy. Local flavors, global impact. That's what feeding the world is all about.
Q Time is a classic Atlanta soul food restaurant located in the historic West End. Q Time Soul Food is a family business started by Fred and Christine Crenshaw. Come on in, relax, and sink your chops into our tantalizing, mouth-watering, distinctive soul food with a twist, the Q Time way. 1120 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, or call your order in at 404-758-2881. Do you miss your mama's cooking? Then come on down to Q Time, an Urban Passport member.
You see, Head & Shoulders has scalp shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working.
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders scalp shield, never not working. Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders scalp shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders scalp shield technology.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
And we're back with more Grumpy Old Nerds action.
Woo-hoo!
Still delayed, but we're back. One other thing I wanted to mention while we were talking about Fast 10. Fast 10, so far globally, people love this shit because it's made $319 million. Damn. Over the first
How much did
weekend.
it cost to make it, though?
Yeah.
I don't know if it cost $314 million.
Had to pay.
Right. I'm just curious now. Let me look that up real quick.
You know what? Maybe around 2 at the most. It cost
200
million
million?
at most. Yeah. Look it up real quick. See what it says.
Hey, super producer
No,
Mel, can
budget
you
was
find Tyrese's Coke
340
commercial?
million.
Budget was 340.
Damn.
Okay. Wow, that's a
Right.
lot of money.
It's all
Okay.
them stars.
Yeah. Okay. Budget is 340. They'll probably so then they'll break even before this weekend, maybe.
They
There you
already
go.
have 348 worldwide so far.
There you go.
Oh yeah, so they got their money.
And then me and DJ gonna go see it this week. So
Oh, I'm definitely gonna spend some money on it. I'm gonna do that.
You know what you know what I really got a problem with, and maybe we'll discuss this another on another show. But here's the thing: because of COVID and everything
Right.
that happened in the past 2-3 years, I don't know. Maybe it's my grumpiness that's coming out. But remember when Showtime and HBO and all these cable networks would wait until the fall season to bring out all the new movies between September and December. You had all these new movies that came out,
Right.
either the year before or all the way up to that point.
Yeah.
And it seems like the
Mm-hmm.
minute it gets to the theaters, now you just spent $20 going to the show, and then a month later it's already on pay-per-view. I'm getting a little
You spent
pissed
twenty
off at
dollars
that
on a
because I
ticket.
think
You spent money on gas. You spent forty
right,
dollars on concessions.
On
right,
concessions,
because
right?
we
But
just talked about
but
because
Uncle Percy, it's
I
definitely a
just want to
different
go see.
time now. Now, yeah, but I mean, wait a minute, hold on. What do we got? We can't even. I mean, I ain't even got enough fingers and thumbs and shit. With Hulu and HBO and Netflix
But
and
my thing
every
is,
fucking
my thing
streaming
is,
service there is, and they're all competing to get content.
and,
So
and I get that, but it kind of pisses me off when I just went to go see John Wick, and I turned around, and it hasn't even been a month, and John Wick is already on pay-per-view. You got what is it?
wait. I went to see John Wick 4 on a Friday after getting off of work, and I fell asleep through half of it. So, what streaming service can I see that on, brother? Because I need to catch
It's
up.
on
It's pay per
it's
view.
actually on
Because
Amazon.
I haven't been able
It's
to
on
find it.
pay-per-view.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
It's
I'm
on
like, what's
Amazon
the
pay-per-view.
Is it? All
Yeah,
right,
it
because
is.
yeah,
Yeah,
I need to watch that shit again.
we was
I'm
going
Because
to
gonna
I
go
wait for the
missed
see
Blu-ray
half of the
box set.
motherfuckers getting killed.
yeah, 'cause
Man, listen.
we was on our way to go see what was that? It was a combat movie, and before we was going to go see it, it was already on pay-per-view. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. There was a time where you kept your premiere movies for the fall. I mean, it was just you just knew, but it's like,
Oh
You
well,
don't have the patience
Percy,
for that
Percy,
anymore.
yeah,
because of COVID, a lot of people's still haven't really come back to theaters, so they're trying to capture that
True,
what they feel is lost revenue by having it go to
true.
streaming or pay per view like really soon after release because they know people want to see it, but they don't necessarily want to go out to the theater, so they're trying to find
well,
another way to
Right.
get that money.
then just make this say, you know what, theaters are gone, everything's gonna be streamed. That's how we're gonna do
No,
it.
No, no,
Everybody
that's
gonna
no. We
sit at
still
home.
You
need
can't do that
We still
because
need theaters.
because
We
right,
still
and
need
there's
theaters.
some movies you just want that movie theater experience. That's why I got my
And
membership because
Exactly.
I like to be in there.
I get that, but it's like I don't want to see Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't want to see July 4th. Guardians of the Galaxy is now on pay-per-view. I wanted to go
We're
through
calling it
the
pay per
natural
view.
process. You know,
Well, he
I wanted
old.
to go
He
through the
old.
natural process. Yeah, we old, we grumpy.
That's right.
That's just me.
That's right. That's right.
That's just me. Because I'm like I said, I want to see it at the theater, but I don't want to look up 2 weeks later and I could just sit at home and watch it because now I'm pissed because I just spent $20 where I could have watched it at home for free.
Well,
You
if you
know,
took your wife with you, you pay more than 20, my man.
Wait a
That's
exactly.
the
minute.
thing.
You just say see it at home for free. See, that's the thing. There is a process now. You go to the movies and pay your money, or like you said, a few weeks, maybe a couple of months later, you pay to rent it or whatever for the 19.99 or whatever it is, and then maybe if they got exclusive access, like HBO Max or Amazon or whatever, Then you can either rent it for $7.99 or whatever, or they may have a deal with them to see it for free. Because we know with the Disney Plus, those come out. Because I just saw Quantum Mania, whatever you call it,
Right.
on the Disney Plus. But
Right.
I'm paying for fucking Disney Plus, and what pissed me off is that I'm paying for this shit, and then I'm watching the movie, and the motherfuckers went to commercial while I'm watching the movie. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm paying for this shit. How the fuck you gonna have a commercial doing my shit?
Extra $5
Listen,
for no
man,
commercials.
there's a whole there's a whole nother show we have talking about what's been going on in streaming and all kinds of shenanigans with all what they want people to go through right now, especially since HBO
Man,
Max is now Max, and we'll talk
right.
next week about the shit that
Thank you.
created.
Yeah, we definitely need to show on that shit because HBO Max was a shit, and I don't know what the fuck Max means and shit, but whatever.
Yeah, it was all kind of stuff going on when they switched that over. People was like losing accounts, getting logged out, had to redo passwords, all kinds of crazy stuff. Some
Wow.
people were losing the type of content that they had, but we'll save that for next week.
Well,
We'll
I
save that
did
for
hear
next
on the
week.
radio today that, and I didn't listen to because I was driving to work, but I heard that the Netflix sharing of passwords, there's some shit coming right now where these motherfuckers are
Yeah,
cracking down and shit.
yeah, because
So
They've been saying that for months, though.
yeah, I
yeah,
saw
but
an
no,
actual
it's
number
about to
attached to
be
that though.
real. It's about to
Yeah, I
be
saw an
real.
Okay,
actual
we gonna
number
see.
attached to it.
Let
I
me
mean,
see.
Wait. Are you texting your friend and shit like, yo, what'd you hear about that Netflix
she's
sharing?
texting her plug about the Netflix hookup,
Right,
about
she's
their
like,
password.
hey, is my password still good? Is your password still good?
Right. Make sure I'm still logged in. Don't select log out of all devices. Don't do that.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you are still on good terms with your ex and you still using their password, even if you're not on good terms with them and you still using their
There
damn
you go.
password,
There you
it's about
go.
to cost. It's
Don't
about to
log
cost
out.
you some money. So
Right.
either make up with them, get them to get them to change their password or something. Trust me,
Right. Send
it's
him
about to go
send him a
down.
birthday card, a present or something. Be like, hey, I was just wondering how you doing. That's all. Just want to see, if you all
If
right.
the
You need
if
anything?
the
Let me
Netflix
know.
password still
You need
work.
anything? Right.
I already sent them the happy birthday text, so that was enough.
Yeah. See, there you go. We're gonna move on because Amelia about to start telling on herself. So now we're gonna end this. Any closing words onto Amelia?
I'm really disappointed that I did not get to see Chevalier or Chevalier, however you pronounce it, in theaters. I'm a little sad about that, so I guess I have to wait for it
Perfect
to come on
example.
one of these. Huh?
It's a perfect example. It should be on pay per view by next month.
Okay, so I'll be watching it there. And I will also always be in the movie theaters because I love the movie theater experience. That's all.
I'm gonna buy Chevalier as soon as it's available, just to support.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Well, we know how it is. If it's not supported at the theater, if nobody goes to see it, then they got to make their money some kind of way. So,
Right. All right. Closing thoughts, DJ.
Well, I mean, I miss John Moran, Uncle John, the grumpy old nerd, the original. I still appreciate the job that Uncle Rod is doing. It's hilarious that Uncle Percy has pretty much been live the whole time. Like his internet is the fucking bomb. I don't know what you got, bro, but we need to know because like you haven't been like frozen or nothing. Your shit's just been live.
That's that
Yeah,
government
usually have
network.
a 3 second delay.
Is that the government network? He got that government network. That good. He got that good shit.
The T2 connection. All right, Percy. Closing thoughts.
Um, yeah, I ain't gonna go see no Color Purple. No Fast and Furious. No Chevalier. No. What else is coming out?
But
Dream
when
Girls
Training Day
Part
2 comes out, your ass is front and center.
Yeah, you know, just like I said, it's kind of pissing me off that after a month or so, the next thing you know, it's on pay-per-view. Then after that, anybody can just, after spending all your money at the theater, I just think something should just wait. But that's the grumpiness in
Now,
me.
see,
So
you sound like those people. It's like I paid my student loans and shit. Why these motherfuckers getting relief and shit? I paid all my student loans.
Hey, you know what? That's actually my closing thoughts. When I logged into my account today, I got nothing but zeros, baby.
Hey, you know what? From
Thank you,
somebody who
President
just got
Biden.
my somebody who just got my discharge papers from my Chapter 13 after fucking how many years, and I'm about to buy a new car this weekend. Hey, baby, it's on.
Yeah. Hey, now I'm gonna sit here and get on Credit Karma and watch my score go up and just smile.
It's on, baby. It's on.
I ain't gonna do nothing, but I'm just gonna watch my credit score go up.
There you
Hopefully.
go. Just watch your score go up.
So, for the Red Bone Assassin, for Uncle Percy,
yes, sir.
for the lovely Auntie Amayu, this is Raji, Five Borough Ronan, and Uncle Rod signing off. See you next week, everybody.